Do you want to learn how to use Dolphsol macro? Well, this is the video for you. First of all, before we do anything, you're gonna want to switch to an aura that isn't floating. Like, as you can see, my Abyssal Hunter, it is floating. Switch it to like something like Lock or Flesh Lobotomy or something like that. That will work pretty well. Next, what you want to do before anything else is line yourself up here like this. After you walk straight forward, reset, and now the settings that you need are going to be camera mode being default classic. It can't be normal classic, it can't be follow, and it can't be, it has to be normal default classic. I'd also recommend turn shift lock off at this point right now. Next, what we have to do in game is we gotta click the chat button once and then click it again, so it's not going to appear again. Make sure everything so far is done exactly how I said, or else this is not going to. The next thing you want to do is make sure all your Dolphsol macro settings are set already. So for example, do obby every 2 minutes and check for obby buff effect. You want both of these turned on along with all of these collection spots, and make sure you double check every time, because for me sometimes it will uncheck certain things and then I won't realize till super late at night and I'll be like, oh, I've been macroing for nothing. So make sure those are checked. If you want crafting, check it, but I personally don't because I feel like it messes it up. And then status and settings, make sure everything there is set up. What I would do is important events only. This is really important if you're going to use a webhook, because you don't want all of the auras that you found flooded, and you don't want to have to search for all of them. So just turn important events only. It will show glitched if it shows up. It will show any rare biomes such as corruption, hell, and starfall, as well as glitch, as I said prior to that. But yeah, I also recommend aura images. As you can see, it will, well, not in this video, but there will be a warning saying currently the aura image display for the webhook is fairly unstable and may cause random delays in the webhook sends due to image loading. Enable at your own risk. So there you go. I'm not gonna paraphrase that because that's pretty easy to understand. And then make sure you have your private server link and settings. I'm not gonna share mine publicly, but make sure you have that, or else it's going to reconnect you to a public server, and you don't want that because it's going to be a little bit more annoying to get potions because other people will be grabbing it. Next, you're going to want to go to private server management, and if you don't want any of your friends to join because they like to mess you up or troll, or you just don't want to take that risk, you always can lock the server, and then when you come back you can unlock the server. And yeah, that's basically it. If you have any other questions, leave them in the comments and I will be sure to get back to you as fast as possible. But yeah, that's the easy way of doing it. And in the next couple clips, I'm going to be showing you what it's going to look like when you're macroing. Because at first, it's going to look a little bit weird. So for example, it's going to zoom in, reset you. It's going to go through all the steps, these steps, you know. And it's going to do this weird thing where it's going to run up to this, like, hill, cliff area thing. I guess it's not a cliff. It's only going to go there. That is to reset, like get you in the position that you need to. And if you have the obby on, it's going to do a little bit of a weird movement as well. It's going to go right into this corner here, and it's going to move outwards, and then it's going to go straight to the obby. So if you get alarmed just by that, don't be, because it's just setting you up to do the obby. Occasionally it will fail, and you just can't help it sometimes, but for the most part, it works very, very well. in my experience. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this helped. And as said prior, and if you have any questions, just let me know. I know I just said the same thing twice, but you know how it goes. Anyways, have a good night.